Hi guys, Jason Young here, and welcome to this bonus training for Email Test Lab. Now, this one is about some email ninja tricks that you can use to help to enhance the click-through rates on your emails. Now, this one is going to be a little bit different from the training before, which kind of follows a more rigid structure. This one is where I'll be basically giving you examples and popular trends that I noticed other really successful email marketers are using. Note, these little ninja tricks are optional. However, I've used a lot of them myself and I get huge benefits from them. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so for first email ninja trick, we're going to talk about formatting. Besides writing entertaining emails, one of the best ways to ensure that your customers are clicking those links is by formatting. The most important formatting tricks is to format your text in a short column, more specifically every 6 to 8 words. This will ensure that your emails are easily read on mobile devices. So just to chime in a quick bit there, you and I both know it that emails are no longer being read on desktops or laptops as much as they're being read on your phone. I can't tell what the ratio is specifically, but as of right now, I'm pretty sure that I read most of my emails on my phone. So it's important that one of the main things that you work on is formatting your text so that it is mobile friendly. One of the things that you can do if you're in Aweber or whatever your autoresponder is to preview it to make sure that it looks okay before going ahead and sending it. Or in the case of Aweber, which I use, you can send yourself a test email and make sure that it looks fine there before sending out your broadcast or adding it up to your follow-up series. All right, so for our next formatting email ninja trick, increasing the size of the email from the standard size will help to increase readability. It will also help to set you apart from the rest of the newbies who leave it at the default size. Now, it's a known fact that the bigger the text is, the easier it is to read. So increasing the size a bit will help you to make it more readable. And also, as I mentioned earlier from the slide here, it will set you apart from all the newbies that leave it at the standard size. As always, with any sort of formatting, make sure that you preview it or send yourself a test email to make sure that it looks good on all devices. Another formatting tip is bolding and increasing the size of the call to actions in your email messages. This helps to catch the eye and increase the chances of clicking the link. The color should contrast the rest of the text so that it stands out. So this one is another one that I see done a lot. I think the persons who do this the best are Omar Martin and Linda Martin. From he does this probably the best that I've ever seen. He doesn't always link his call to actions, but when it does, I think that's probably one of the reasons why I bought stuff from him. So I've used it too and have had some good success with it. I couldn't tell you what would be the huge increase in profitability from it or anything like that, but it didn't hurt my conversions. So it's something that's worth mentioning and something that you can incorporate as well to help with getting more click-throughs on your email. Images. Now, images are one of the best ways to increase and maintain a high click-through rate. Including a picture of commission screenshots or a GIF are an awesome way to help people to click it. It can also be of proof or a GIF of your video review or interview. Now, let me speak on each of these. With regard to an image, the image itself has to be firstly related to the product or whatever you're sending the email about. Putting an image in there just for the sake of putting an image in there doesn't make much sense. Now, of course, if you use a GIF, it should also be something related as well. I find that GIFs are a bit more eye-catching and they tend to get a better click-through rate. However, if you are, for example, promoting a product that has proof of or income proof, I should say, then try to incorporate that in your email with an image. That will more than likely increase the amount of clicks that you get for your email. There are marketers, there's one particular marketer that I am looking at right now, or studying, I should say, who uses images for all of his emails. And he does very well as an affiliate. All right. Now, some people, more specifically, the two persons I know who do this is Mike from Maine, and I also know Jono Armstrong does this as well. They do like a little GIF or a slight animation of themselves doing an interview or a review. That also does a pretty good job of click-through rates. I would imagine that it does a very good job as well. With regards to what I've seen myself, I can tell you personally that images do have a huge increase. And if you are able to add an image into your email every single time, then expect yourself to get high click-through rates. But if you're able to add an image as well as incorporate some of what's being taught here, then expect you to have amazing click-through rates. Countdown timers. Now, countdown timers are a little bit tricky to add, but these can be used to help to push the customer to buy if they see that the time is running out on the deal. This can be technical as it would require you to add HTML code, but it can be well worth it. Now, there are two options I found that have done this for free. One is Centric and the other is Motion Mail. They're both free options that you can use to insert this in your email. All right. Now, the thing with these options, I use Centric the most. It doesn't give you that much customization with the size. However, I've used it and I've done pretty well on some closing because of it. So definitely something that you can use and incorporate in your emails. All right, guys, so that's it from me. If you have any other questions about any of the things mentioned here, please feel free to reach out and let me know. Any of the resources mentioned, I'll go ahead and link them below this video as well. All right, thank you so much for getting this training. Reach out in the email listed here below if you have any questions.